Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today this is an unboxing video and we're gonna talk about J'adore Infinissime, the new release by DIOR. Just a few words about the J'adore collection. To be honest, I was not a great fan of J'adore, the original one. I've never liked it. And yes, when I was smelling it on someone, I didn't like it either. It was not working on my skin. It was a bit sour. The jasmine, I don't know, was not nice on me. It was not working well. And yes, I think I tried maybe another version. Maybe it was the EDT. I didn't like it too. So I stopped there and say, okay, maybe this fragrance, this range is not for me. And I received a sample of this one, of this new release. And I thought, okay, why not? Let's try it. And yes, I really enjoyed it. So here I am talking about this one. So I'm gonna remove the plastic and then I'm gonna show you the bottle and talk a bit more about what it smells like. Wow, just look at this beautiful bottle. Yes, this is really, really gorgeous. I really like it. It's just a little bit different compared to the previous version, I believe here. They made just a little difference. And yes, this is the first one I have, so I don't even know how you open it because I just got a sample before. Oh my, okay. Oh yes, okay. I just don't want to break it. Yes, it's really beautiful. Okay, just a few words about the creation of this fragrance before. So it was created by François de Machy. I don't have many DIOR fragrances, I mean, except for the private collection. I really love the private collection, and I believe I just have maybe DIOR Addict that I really like, but it was created by Thierry Vasseur, I believe. And yes, maybe I have a version also of Miss Dior. Yes, I used to like Miss Dior, but the previous versions, I think that, okay, it's still okay, but it's less good than it used to be. And I used to like also the Miss Dior Le Parfum, but this version is discontinued now, and I didn't get the chance to buy it just before it was discontinued. So I'm a bit sad about this. But I finally got a J'adore, and this is the first, my first J'adore bottle. And yes, I heard about this fragrance. I don't know how, but I heard that this was the first time that they were using the method of enfleurage to create this fragrance. So just a few words about that. Enfleurage is, I don't know how you say it in English, I believe it's enfleurage also. So you have this technique which is really old to extract the scent of the flower. And this is something I believe that you can use with jasmine, tuberose, and jonquille maybe. And here they introduce tuberose in this fragrance, and they use this old technique of enfleurage to create this. So yes, I was really intrigued. Yeah, because they started planting tuberose again in Grasse a few years ago. And so for this fragrance, they used only flowers from Grasse, I believe. So jasmine from Grasse is really famous. A rose is famous also, but I believe there's no rose here. And they planted this tuberose flower a few years ago in Grasse. So I believe Chanel also used tuberose from Grasse. For their fragrance, I think it's Gabrielle, or Gabrielle Essence. I think it's Jacob who talked about this. And yes, and for this fragrance, then Dior decided to use tuberose from Grasse and to use this method, which is quite new, or quite old, but it's really new to use it again, this enfleurage à froid method to extract the tuberose. So it consists of putting by hand, all the little flowers in grease, I believe, and then the grease is getting, I don't know, the scent of the flower. And then you have to change it manually, like every 24 hours, and throw the flowers and put new flowers again, until the grease is full of the scent of the flower. So you use this grease to create the the scent. I don't know after that if it's an absolute, an essence, or I don't know. I really have no clue about this, but this is the technique that they use to extract the tuberose flower here. And yes, I was really curious then to try it. And yes, I found it really good. So I'm going to spray it on the paper and talk a bit more about what it smells like. Wow, wow, wow. I've just sprayed it, and yes, indeed, this is the tuberose that I smelled the most. And I think in J'adore, the first material which was put in the first scene, let's say, was jasmine. And now to me, in this fragrance, it's tuberose, but like a really creamy tuberose. Before that, in the opening, we have some citrus. So I'm sorry if you can hear some noise. My cat is just behind me, and yeah, cats. Okay, so what I smell the most here is the tuberose. But in the opening, I have some citrus. I have, I don't know, maybe something like lemon or bergamot. But for sure, I have blood orange, and I really like that they use that here. It's really interesting. It's nice. Yeah, I like that. And then you have something like a creamy tuberose with jasmine, and a little bit of something exotic. So I believe there's ylang ylang here also. To me, ylang ylang is a tricky flower. Sometimes it's working on me, sometimes it's not. It depends on the quality, it depends on many things, I believe, but here it's working really well on me. It's not scratchy at all, because this is what I didn't like in the previous J'adore version. It was really scratchy and sour to my nose, on me at last, and on other people that I smell this fragrance on, but here I don't have that at all. It's really nice. I smell more the ylang ylang now. But I believe that these flowers are really perfectly mixed together. If you like creamy white flowers, I believe that you would love this fragrance. So I think you have to try it. Maybe a little bit of rose in the... Yes, I have some rose in the background, so... Yes, I said just before that maybe there's no rose here, but yes, there's a bit of rose. It's like a bouquet of flower and creamy flowers. Yes, nice. I believe there is a little bit of sandalwood in the background, which makes the fragrance really creamy, but I'm not sure this is a natural one, which is good for me because the natural sandalwood on me smells like pea, so... And here I don't have that, hopefully. And the white flowers are not too indolic, you know, that you don't have this sometimes when the flower is a bit too ripe. Can you say ripe for flowers like fruits? I don't know. But maybe I have this I don't know, this not really pleasant sensation, like the flower is about to die, and it's not really really nice. And I don't have that at all. It's really fresh and creamy. It's really beautiful. I'm really happy that they create that version of J'adore, because I didn't like the first ones. I took some samples also. I have one sample of another version of J'adore to compare. So when I was in the shop, I tried to compare with other versions. So the first one I compared this fragrance to was J'adore the Eau de Parfum. To me, it don't smell alike at all. Like the Eau de Parfum was smelling like was fruity. It was fruity, yes, and it had something like peach or melon, or this kind of fruits. To me, when they are really ripe fruits, they smell a little bit like trash or garbage. I'm sorry, but this is what reminds me of, and I don't like that at all. I tried also the EDT to see if it was really close to this one or not, and not at all. Like the EDT was really boring to me. Sorry again, but I found it really boring. And I tried to compare this one also to the other one. So it was what is it? J'adore l'or, I believe, the essence. I found that concerning the quality, it was closer to this version, but I had some vanilla and amber. I believe I had how to say that, dark, not darker, but I had a stronger, maybe a background in the L'OR version that I really liked also. I enjoyed this version. So, but I don't know, but this is how they differ. But in the quality, to me, they were the same. And the closer version, I took a sample of it. Oh, come on. My cat is sitting on it. Okay, maybe there's some hair on it. So this was the Nectar version. So how is it called? I believe it's J'adore Absolu, l'Absolu. And I took a sample of this to compare because to me it was the closer version. So I'm gonna put some on the paper and compare it for you. Okay, I'm comparing these two now. Okay, so this is the J'adore Infinissime. And yes, I have lots of tuberose with a bit of tuberose mixed with jasmine and a bit of ylang ylang behind that I smell more and more. I have less the citrus that I had in the opening now. And now the other one, which is the J'adore Absolu. It smells more. I have more rose in this one. I have much more rose in this one than on the other one. I smell less the tuberose also, more maybe the jasmine, yes. It's still good quality jasmine, but I smell really less the tuberose and I have more rose. So it's more floral, I would say. But I don't have this exotic touch of the ylang ylang inside, and I have more rose in this one. But still, it's beautiful and the quality is really nice. I think I'm gonna enjoy wearing this one. Maybe more, I don't know, maybe for spring, I believe. Is it a bit fruity? I don't know, I have a bit of fruity sensation here. And this one, yeah, I believe this one is a bit... no, they don't smell... I thought that there was the one smelling alike, but no. And the orange, what is it? The blood orange here is really nice with the tuberose. That's a really good idea to put them together. This is really pleasant. I really do enjoy this one. I think this is my favorite one. Even if I like it, this one, but it's more common, I would say. Not boring, because it's still beautiful. And yeah, sometimes I like boring fragrances, you know. This is the kind of fragrance that you can wear easily every day and still you smell nice. But yeah, I don't know. If it's really good quality and boring, it's okay for me. If it's just boring and not good quality, it's a pass. Yeah, it's nice, but yeah, it's a bit boring. Okay, maybe I do prefer at last I do prefer the, what is it? The J'adore L'OR, the essence version. So voila, I hope that it's helpful for you if you want to buy this new version of J'adore. I really recommend you to try it and to get a sample of it if you like tuberose, creamy tuberose, and if you like J'adore, if you like the L'OR version, and yes, maybe also the Absolu. What is it? This one, the Nectar. I never know, but these two versions. And yes, tell me if you've tried this version. What do you think about it? And I hope to see you soon in my next video. Bye!